am Chara Juanico, and today I will be going to discuss and demonstrate you the different water entries and also the different strokes of swimming. So, let's go!
Swimming and recreation and sports, the propulsion of the body through water by combined arm and leg motions, and the natural flotation of the body. Swimming as an exercise is popular as an all-around body developer and is particularly useful in therapy. Before going to the pool, first, everyone should have a warm-up. The purpose of warm-up is to prepare the swimmer physically and psychologically, not only to prevent the onset of injury, but also to maximize performance levels. The first lesson that you will be going to learn is about the different types of the water entries in the pool. We have the dive in crouch position, the dive in standing position, the feet side-by-side position, the truck start position, the pencil jump, and also the thrust fall. First, we have the crouch position. The diver gets into a crouch position and curls the toes of the front foot around the edge of the pool with the other foot placed slightly behind to gain stability. The arms and hands are pointed at the entry point with the head tucked in. If the swimmer is ready, she or he can dive to the pool. Next, we have the dive in standing position. Literally, you have to stand beside to the pool. Make sure that your both feet grip the edge of the pool, standing hip width apart. The body is bent at the knees and hip with the upper body, head and arms curved and pointing at the water. Then, if you are ready, you have to dive to the pool. Next, we have the feet side-by-side position. From the word itself, you have your both feet grip the edge of the pool. Your arms place vertical position beside your feet and touch the floor. The body is bent at the knees and hip. And get ready to dive. Next, we have the truck start position. For the foot placement, your forward foot should be at the edge with your toes wrapped over the front of the block. The back foot on the wedge, if you are using blocks with wedges, should be up close to the top of the wedge. When you take your mark, make sure both legs are bent. Then, once you have your spot for the water, your hands and arms should assume the streamline position pointed right at that spot. Next is the pencil jump. You strive to make your body as slim as straight as a pencil. Jump feet first with your arms held tightly to your sides and your feet raised together and pointed downward. This minimizes the surface area that strikes the water, reducing the force of impact. Last, we have the thrust fall. Have a straight, slim body position. Place your two arms in your chest like hugging yourself and jump 90 degrees onto the water. We are done from the different water entries and you have learned too. And now, I will introduce and demonstrate to you the different strokes of swimming. So, let's go! Number 1. The freestyle, also known as the front curl, is the fastest and most efficient of the swimming strokes used in competition. The freestyle stroke is warm in a horizontal position with the body facing down. Any strokes beside the backstroke, you have to do this. You have to stand in the water, submerge, then do a kick of the wall and glide. In this stroke, the kicking that we used is the flutter. The flutter kick is a brisk, alternating up and down movement of the legs when swimming with certain strokes such as the crawl or the freestyle. The arm movement of freestyle. The arms execute alternating movements, while one arm moves and pulls under the water from an extended forward position to the hip. The other arm recovers above water from the hip to the extended forward position. And now, let me show you the freestyle stroke. Number 2, the breaststroke. It is also known as the frog stroke among children learning to swim, as it sounds more endearing. The movement also resembles that of frog swimming in water, hence the use of this term. It is the most popular recreational style because it is very stable and does not require a lot of effort if a good technique is applied. Frog kick for the breaststroke, in which the knees are drawn up close to the hips and the feet are thrust outward and backward so that the legs come together when fully extended, and that is the frog kick. For the arm movement of breaststroke, pull your arms outwards to slightly wider than shoulder width. In short, you have to form a small inverted heart. And this is the breaststroke. Always remember that the arm movement and the leg movement is alternate. Then do it the stroke, calm and relax. And that's all for the breaststroke. Number 3, backstroke. It is also known as the back roll, uses alternating and opposite arm movement. This style performed by supine position. The legs perform flutter kick, similar to the one used in the front roll or freestyle. Also, for the arm movement, as one arm pulls through the water from an overhead position to the hip, the other arm recovers above the water from the hip to the overhead position and vice versa. Because you swim on your backstroke starts by facing the wall with your back toward the pool. First, you have to take a firm grip to the bar or the edge below the starting block. Then, place your feet either below or above the water level against the wall, more or less shoulder width apart. Also, get ready to push off by pulling yourself gently toward the starting block until your buttocks reach the water line. And last, relax your neck and lower your head position so that you are looking at your knees. And also for the breathing technique, much better to inhale in mouth and exhale in nose. And do one breath per arm cycle. And that's how to perform the backstroke. And for the last stroke that I will be going to teach is the butterfly. It is a swimming stroke performed face down in which both arms are thrust out at the sides at the same time, brought forward out of the water and then down through the water in circular motion while using an up and down leg movement. Dolphin kick for the butterfly stroke, where the legs are extended straight and back move up and down in unison with a slight bend and the knees on the upward movement. The arm movement of this stroke should stretch out in front of the body above the water surface and be led into the water by the thumb. The hands should enter about shoulder widths apart with elbows bent and slightly higher than the hands. Your hands then sweep down and out so for a Y shape in front of the body. And that's how to perform a butterfly stroke. And that's all for today's video about the different types of water entries and swimming skills. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Bye-bye.